Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Binbond B6022. Let's start out with the wrist check. I'm wearing this Dufresne Travis MK2. I just reviewed this watch, so if you haven't seen the review yet, be sure to check it out. And this is the last time I get to wear it because I got to send it back to Dufresne. And Grogo's wearing my Addis Dive AD 2095. Grogu said that Master Skywalker had to punish Ben Solo at the Jedi Academy. He caught him smoking in the droid's room. All right, let's take a look at the watch. It did not come in a box, and here it is. We have a small second chronograph, but that's a pretty nice looking dial. I really do like this dial. So, not bad looking considering what I paid for it. Another Binbond on my channel. I bought this watch over 5 months ago, but then the end of de minimis happened and the store I bought it from pulled it from AliExpress and I couldn't find it anywhere else. So I didn't review it because I want to review watches you can actually buy. The other day I looked and found it at a different store available in the USA, so here's the review finally. This is a very affordable small second chronograph with sub-seconds. That means you're getting a chrome-plated case and hollow bracelet. I paid $15 for this watch, but that was before the end of de minimis, so now I expect to pay about $20. This watch comes in 10 different colorways. If you just want a silver tone, you can get blue, green, black, or white dials. Each one of those dial colors can be found in yellow gold two-tone version. Then there is a black case and bracelet that comes in black or blue dials. The watch is 42.2 millimeters if you measure at the bezel, 48.4 millimeters lug to lug with inverted end links. It's 11.5 millimeters thick, has a 22 millimeter lug width, and it tapers down to 20 at the clasp, and weighs 109 grams on the supplied hollow bracelet. The bezel is smooth and a gold tone. Doesn't have the tachymeter on the bezel. The tachymeter's on the dial. Of course, this is a small second chronograph, so the tachymeter is not much use. And the dial itself, you have the Binbond name and logo there at the 3. And then you have minute markers and metal indices. Then we have a sunburst effect on the dial and subdials. We have stick hands and a running second hand with the red tip. And we have a date at the 3 with no border or cyclops. Then we have the subdials. The bottom subdial is the chronograph second hand. The left subdial is a chronograph minute counter. And the top subdial is the sub-seconds. Just press the top button and the sub-seconds start spinning, and it spins once every 2 seconds. And then you have the second counter. Just press again to stop, and press again to reset it. As you can see, I got it basically. It's not lined up, but you can set that yourself. All you have to do is push the crown, hack the watch, and then you can use the pushers to set the second hand. Then we have an unsigned push-pull crown. Crown action seems pretty good. And when I go to press it in, I don't get an annoying minute hand jump, so you can actually set it accurately. So that's really nice. That will be in one of the things I like. And then we have the crystal, just flat mineral glass, nothing special about it. And then we have the case. The case is a chrome-plated alloy, but it's shaped nicely. The legs slope down, so it sits nice and flat on the wrist. Not all chrome-plated cases are created equal, but this seems like a pretty good one. Then we have the case back. It says Binbond, has the name and logo in the middle. Then it says best metal bezel. Resistant stainless steel. So the resistant means you get 30 meters of water resistance. That's what you get if it doesn't give you a meters value. 30 is the default. Underneath the case back is the PE90 Quartz Movement. This is fairly common in watches in this price range, and they make two versions of it. This is the version that has the sub-seconds. The other version is more of a panda layout, and it has a 24-hour counter instead of sub-seconds. So I prefer the panda layout, but I prefer the sub-seconds. So then we have the bracelet. Bracelet's hollow. We have hollow end links, but at least they're inverted. There's quite a bit of jangle to this bracelet. And since it's hollow, we have split pins. I've never seen a hollow one with screw pins. Then we have a butterfly clasp, and it clicks nicely. Sometimes you get them where they barely click or it's hard to click. So this one's fairly good. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. It looks nice. It wears nice. I only removed 2 links though. So 8 1/4 is probably the best you're going to do without needing more links. And as I always say, and when it comes to watches in this price range, you could always buy 2, throw one on a strap, and rob the links off the other one if you need more than 2 links. Because I'm afraid when it comes to watches in this price, you can't just ask for more links. Here we are in the lume room. One does not expect great lume from a watch like this, but just wait till you see this test. Boom! It's gone already. Probably the worst lume I've ever tested. Probably even worse than that George watch I got from Walmart. What I like about this watch, it looks and wears nice. I like this dial. I think they did a good job with the dial. It does have inverted end links, which helps a big watch wear a little bit smaller. And it does have sub-seconds. And as long as you're careful, you can set it accurately without minute hand jump. What are my gripes and groans? Possibly the worst lume I've ever tested. The bracelet's too short. I only removed 2 links. And the bracelet is pretty jangly. Do I recommend this watch? Yes, provided you don't expect to read it in the dark. I still think it's a good looking watch. And I think if you like the look, I think you'll be happy with it. Well, thank you for watching my review of the Binbond B6022. And I'll be back with a unboxing. I got a whole bunch of stuff arriving in the mail today. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this watch, be sure to use my affiliate link and I'll get a tiny commission, but those tiny commissions do add up. And I like to thank my Members Choice members. There you are. Last time I looked, there was 12 of you, and I still haven't sold the Members Choice watch yet, so there's no vote yet. Bye.